that seasoning. Why am I this worried when I have a talent?
He gave me a free sample. Got sold.
It's a balance of everything. It's definitely sweet. Look at the man himself.
It is different. You're gonna get some spicy hints. Get out of practice and go wash dishes. So I couldn't pay my bills.
Fire. Yeah, have a good night. You know what I'm saying?
All right, ready, George?
Yeah.
Welcome back. We are in Los Angeles with the good brother, Chef Gorgeous George. Self-proclaimed, by the way. Where we at? What we in? Talk to me, I talk back.
So my boy Chef Kelvin behind me, he's the chef owner of Suya King. And you know what? I've never really had jollof rice, all right? My bad. It's fire. But he told me before I try his, I gotta go somewhere else and try theirs because his is so much better that it's not fair to the game for me to try the best right out the gate. But I couldn't help myself.
We're going right to the source. Let's go, man. Come on. Look at the man himself right there. He ready. My brother. Fresh off that hookah. My brother, let me talk to the people, man. Stay in, bro, is here. I pulled up on the block.
Yes, sir.
The man himself.
The Suya King. Appreciate you.
With it.
That means a lot to me.
Bro, this means a lot to me.
Yes, sir.
Frank, look at this real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
Talk to the people. Give them a little bit of your story, my brother.
Right
How long
here,
you been
so-
cooking? Bro, I want to know about your life. How did this come about?
How
This
did
is
this
gonna
come about?
be big.
This,
Like, was food always something in your life that you loved? Was it something that you developed later? Chefing, cooking up, all that?
so I've always been cooking. I've always been in the restaurant hospitality business, you know.
Amazing.
In high school, I was a dishwasher. You know, I was on the football team.
I love that.
Get out of practice and go wash dishes, and then go home like soaked. And then
Hustling. I
and
love
then in
it.
the summertime, you know, somebody don't show up, you move up. You know.
See?
It just
That makes sense, though.
Yeah,
People got to
yeah,
understand that.
yeah.
For real, that's
Somebody don't
real.
show up,
Right.
You step up.
Step up,
Or, you
yeah.
know, in some scenarios, some restaurants I worked at, they give merit-based as well. So
Nice.
they see you doing good, they push you up. So basically, I'm from Jersey, right? I moved out here 5 years ago.
East Coast, baby.
East Coast.
Love everybody,
East
but
Coast.
especially the East Coast.
East Coast.
Okay,
So,
word.
I moved out here during the pandemic.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Props, bro, because that was
When
a
I
tough
came
time.
out, all these places were boarded up. So I got to experience LA open up,
Yeah.
right? And it's like we all experience in LA for the first time every day now because everything is changing. Even when they started like taking the boards down and people started coming out, for me from the East Coast, I'm like, oh shoot.
Different.
It's different,
Yeah.
you know. So I came out to do photography. That didn't work out. Long story short, it didn't work out.
That's real, though.
So so I do that on the side as a hobby. So I couldn't pay my bills doing photography. So I figured one day I'm sitting in the house trying to figure out what to do
Yeah,
with
of
my
course,
life.
bro.
I'm in LA. I'm going to all the best parties. Yeah, I'm hanging out with all.
It's that
the,
balance, yeah.
Yeah.
People need to know about that.
Exactly. I'm doing
yeah.
all that
yeah.
stuff. My Instagram looks dope.
Right.
I can't pay my bills.
This is one of the realest conversations ever on stage. But yes, sir. Not to cut you off. So then it was cooking.
So I couldn't
Okay.
pay my bills, so I would have times when I would like just be so depressed. So one day it hit me. Why am I this worried when I have a talent? You know, I was a chef in Jersey. Worst case scenario, I came here on the train. I don't know if I mentioned that.
The train?
From Newark, New Jersey.
Frank, you know that's far. How long was that?
Well, back to back is supposed to be a 3-day journey.
Yeah.
Right, but it took me like a week because I was stopping in like different states.
Got you.
Because it was pandemic as well.
Right.
The train was
I didn't
empty. They let you hop on and off.
Wow.
It was great. So I figured one day, like, what can I do? And it hit me, you're a chef. You're a bloody cook. Like, go do something. So I went back to the kitchen for a part-time. That was what I thought.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm in LA. Where else am I gonna go chase my photography dreams? You know?
Of course.
So I'm like, I'm gonna go to the kitchen back on the line part-time. But I went back on the line and I was happier. You know, I was way happier. You know, it was more fun. I got to create. You know, and it was a more familiar environment.
Right.
So I went back to the kitchen. I started getting more hours. They would call me, hey, could you cover? And you know, if you're in the restaurant industry,
Gotta do it.
if you cover somebody's shift, you basically own that shift now. So that's how it happened, and
Amazing.
I didn't see a need, but people would still call me for photography, and I would be like, nah,
Right.
I'm cooking now, you know, because
Yeah.
I was comfortably paying my bills, you know.
And you love what you
feeding,
do.
And I love what I did. Ultimately, I came to a awesome juncture where I met an awesome chef, Chef Shirley Chong. She took me under her wing.
Shout out to her. I don't know you,
Sure.
but shout out.
Get well soon. Love
Shout
you.
out. Yeah, I love
And
that.
she took me under her wings and gave me, you know, a lot of constructive criticism.
What we doing, what we seasoning, what we working with, talk to me, brother.
What I'm grilling right now is suya. This is beef skewers. Suya could be ram, beef, definitely no pork. It's from the northern part of Nigeria.
Is that where you're from?
I'm from the south,
Well, you're from Nigeria.
but I'm Nigerian.
Okay.
So it's
I love it.
originated, it's done all over Nigeria, but it's originated, so even in the south, it's mostly northerners that make it. It's very original. The rub is made up from a peanut base.
Really?
Yes. So
Wow,
I get
I
peanut
did not know
butter.
that.
I get peanut butter, extract the oil from the peanut butter, and then I have peanut powder. Then I mix the blend of spices.
Where do you get all the spices? Like out here in LA? You have a
Actually-
certain plug you can't talk about? or-
No, actually, all the spices that are in here are on your ShopRite and Rouse shelves. It's just knowledge, that's all.
Right, you gotta know where and what to get.
Yes. Most Nigerian food, I could walk into a Trader Joe's and come out and make it for you.
Really?
Yeah. You have okra, you have tomatoes, you have rice, you have spinach, you have palm oil, red oil, seasoning cubes, fish, thyme, basil, bay leaf, pepper, pimento. That's all of those you can find at any grocery store.
I learned something today, that's for sure. Okay, so this is your specialty,
So
and
this
this
is my
usually goes
specialty.
over rice?
Yeah,
Or
and
is it
this-
usually ate kind of on its own, or does it vary?
So this locally back home goes by itself. It's served with some onions, some tomatoes. But
it.
over here, I'm bringing the best of both worlds together. Jollof rice, if anybody knows, Nigerian jollof rice is the best. I said
I
it.
do love some of that
I
myself.
said it. Nigerian jollof is best. So I'm marrying the two. So I gave you a taste of home, you know, the party jollof rice, and a taste of suya. It's a wonderful combo, wonderful blend. Personally, I'm very proud of the seasoning, you know, incognito.
Exactly.
But you know what it is? It's suya. Look at that color. Look at that blend.
Woo!
It took me a long time to come up with that blend and that seasoning. I'm very proud of it.
But you gotta understand too, anytime I see a bottle like that, I'm thinking Space Jam. That's that secret sauce, that secret recipe, you know what I mean?
It's gonna be in shelves soon.
I love it, I
I'm gonna
love
be
it.
selling this soon. So I'll make a plate for you with
Please.
the suya
Yes.
and the jollof rice, and you
I love
try
it.
it, and you
I'm
let
with
me
it.
know what you think.
Of course.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too, I
wanna
got
know
my
what you
people
think.
with me and everything. Just
Sounds
real
good.
quick for people that don't know about jollof rice, and do your thing as you explain it, but
Yes.
what is jollof rice?
So jollof rice is it's a Nigerian staple. We eat a lot of rice in Nigeria. There's two famous ways we eat rice. Jollof rice, which is a tomato base, like a jambalaya. I usually tell
Got it.
people that like a jambalaya, if you ask me, is an attempt at jollof rice, right? Because we know it's from the South, and you know that history. It's a nice blend, tomato base with herb stock. Personally, I use mushroom stock for my jollof rice, so that way I could allow and have people who are vegan, you know,
Vegetarian.
you know, to try it.
You know, in LA, that's very prevalent.
That is true. That is true. I met Chef Shirley, and she pushed me in the right direction with a lot of love and patience. She encouraged me to try this out by myself. You know, I was doing this already though. I'll get out of work and go after
Yeah.
hours from like 2 a.m.
That's amazing, bro.
to like 6, 5 a.m. and then I'll go back to work at 10 a.m. So I did that for a year, you know, and that's how
Sheesh.
I was confident enough to be able to, you know, do my own thing. Zero
Make it
regrets.
happen.
Zero
I love that.
regrets.
That's the best way to
Zero
live life,
regrets.
brother. That's that sauce. Secret sauce, Frank.
Hey.
See, this is life right here. On the block with my brothers. My brother making a plate of the century right there, y'all. First bite, Cam. Yo, you know, bro. This guy didn't even say his thankfuls.
The flavor, insane. Bro, I can eat this all day. It's a balance of everything. It's definitely sweet, a little spice, a little kickback. I definitely taste the peanut from the suya. Jollof rice and suya. Gotta break it up. Bro, I gotta get those perfect bites, you know. You know I had to get it. I'm gonna smash this up. I don't even think I can share it.
Dang! Good food gotta be shared, but not today, good people.
Here, I'll let the camera eat.
Dang, what about me, bro? I am the camera right now. I'm going through it. I'm going through it.
It's going out.
Give them a
It's
quick
going
breakdown
out.
for the pricing too.
So the pricing for the rice, you get a plate of rice, jollof rice with suya. It comes 4 skewers. If I like you, you get what we call jara, which is 1 more. Like this guy, me and him are cool,
Oh,
you know.
he got that little baker's
so
dozen.
It's 4, so he's gonna get the jara. You know, you always put that seasoning, that pepper right there,
Man, that magic stuff.
that magic, that
I
magic.
mean,
We got some
Space
more
Jam.
on there.
yes, sir. My boy working. I love it.
Yes, sir.
That line going
Put that
too.
glizzy on, that glizzy on. Red Bulls. Be the
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Bulls.
Yes, sir. It's that time. Y'all. I'm ready. That boy forgot to say, what are 2 things you're thankful for, bro? You know the third's always food. Dang. You're supposed to do that before we eat, bro.
Right, my bad.
Yeah, that's me, y'all. The diet starts never.
Yes, sir.
We rocking.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
Hey, that's real life, my brother. Sheesh. Ooh, look at that. I already know. I could palm this like a basketball, my boy. Let me try this, brother. So what should I be expecting, man? I've been through a lot in life. Is this gonna change my life? This is just something I ain't never had before.
I could guarantee
Yeah.
you haven't had this before. These flavors are complex. Yeah,
I love
it's a feeling of euphoria I expect you to have, because when I make it, I don't stop mixing that seasoning until I get that euphoric feeling. That reminds me, hits my synapses, and reminds me of those times as a little kid when I would go out at night to go buy suya with my little 100 naira.
Bruh.
So it is different. You're gonna get some spicy hints. It's not as
Smells
spicy
so
as
good,
the regular Nigerian pepper,
Okay.
but you know, with knowledge, I bring it down a little bit so everybody could enjoy it. Some people just pour that pepper in their mouth. So
They about that action.
let me know what you think.
Bro, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bite and then add the rice.
Okay.
For the first
okay.
one.
Okay.
Bro, what? Bruh,
What you think?
I think my
Nowhere
life,
else.
my
Nowhere
life
else.
just changed,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, sir.
That sweetness.
This morning, somebody called me at 9 a.m.
It wasn't my girl, right?
Blowing my phone up, right? Texting me saying it's an emergency, pick up. I roll over, pick up the phone, call back. You know what they asked me? Can I come pick up
Immediately.
Suya at home?
Bruh.
God is good. It's a blessing. I'm not complaining, but that's how good it is.
It's more than a blessing, bro. I'm going back to church and I'm praying for another plate of this.
Habibi,
The sweetness
See you
mixed
soon.
with that
Love
spice, that magic stuff. that sauce, that
too
cannot
nice. Give
be
me some.
named. He did it to the max. This is packed with flavor every single bite. The rice alone, like solo dolo, that's a standout dish. This rice is a headliner on its own. Bro, what? Frank, that's how good it is, bro. Out of there. And that's not even littering because it's a vegan thing because it's wood. Wood comes from
These
earth.
are beef skewers. It's
Yes.
Oh, I make it myself. It's a
Stamped
blend
it.
of
Vegans don't exist till we get rich.
peppers.
Yes.
And the rice. He wants
Yes.
the whole thing. He wants that and the rice.
Yeah.
Right?
Ask for 4 skewers, not 3. Hell yeah, bro.
I love
Really
it.
good, bro.